Did you guys see the thumbnail? Because I got quite the leaning tower of packages while I was away on vacation. What is up, you guys? My name is Kira if you are new, and in today's video I am opening up all of the packages that I received while I was gone. So I went to visit my family and my husband's family in New York, and we were gone roughly about 3 weeks. And so I ordered a bunch of things or had things sent here and delivered, and I have quite the stack. It's been a lot of ordering, but we were preparing for school and there were room remakeovers. I did Jake's room, so I had some things for that, and just some cool nifty little things because of my girlfriend Marissa. She joins like this Amazon Facebook group, and every single day they just post these deals all day long with these promo codes, and you get these things for like dirt cheap. If you guys saw what I got for my kids for school clothes wise, I got shoes for Maya that were like $3.60, and then sandals for Mason that were $6, and I think they're in this pile because I haven't opened them yet. I opened the shoes for Maya though, but it's been crazy, all these deals, and so a bunch of this stuff is from that, and I don't even know where to start. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start grabbing some packages and going ahead and opening them, and then I will link everything because like I said, a majority of this stuff is from Amazon, so I'll go ahead and link everything in my Amazon store below, and I'll include any of the like promo codes and stuff in the description box in case these things are still active. You guys can go ahead and give it a try. All right, so this is something that I didn't get on sale, but I told you I did Jake's room remakeover. So if you guys missed that, I'll link that video up above. But I did a room makeover for him, and I moved his bed, and now where his bed is, he kind of can't see his TV the way that he could before. So I got him this full motion TV wall mount, so it tilts and it also swivels, so it'll tilt this way and this way, but it'll also tilt this way and this way. So now he'll be able to tilt it like this and see it from his bed, which is over here. So when my hubby is off on Friday, I'm gonna have him go ahead and install this for Jake, and I think I got a smoking deal on this. It wasn't on sale, but the company had it for like $25, and the reviews were amazing. That is one thing I will tell you guys, anything that is here in this pile has rave reviews, because I won't purchase something even if it's cheap if it doesn't have good reviews. Like, I'm kind of anal about reading stuff like that. Ooh, things are falling all over, so keep that in mind. Oh, here are those shoes. All right, so these are the ones that I got for $6, and I was kind of curious about, oh, it's not bad. Okay, it has this little decal in the back with these little like flames coming off of it, and I was afraid the flames were gonna be like too weird and almost sharp. Oh, it's just foam. Okay, all right, it's fine. But these are not bad for $6. So this is the shoe that I got Mason, and see these little like spiky things? I thought they were gonna be sharp, but it's not. It's like foam. They kind of look kiddish, but for $6, I just thought this was something. Even if this was Mason's like weekend play shoe, he just needed a variety of color. A lot of the shoes and stuff that he has are black, and then the outfits that he has are blue. Like today he's wearing all blue and he's wearing black sneakers. I ended up putting the black sneakers on that have the lime green because there's some lime green in his shirt, but just trying to like coordinate. I know it's hard to do that with shoes, but let's see what this is. Oh, okay, this is something I talked about in my vlog. Oh, I'm not wearing it on my wrist because I just did my hair. So these are pro hair ties. My brother bought these for his girlfriend, and he saw them on like an Instagram post or something, and she was so excited about them that when she saw me, she said, oh, you have to try these hair ties, and I fell in love with them, and then she tagged me on Facebook, and I went ahead and ordered them. So they're like silicone, but they break apart. Okay, so I ordered 2 different kinds. So they're all, oh, they're tied up. All right, so they gave me the 2 separate kinds that I ordered, and then I also got 2 free ones. And they make these right in Austin, Texas, I think it was. And I ordered the plain black pair. So this is the one that she gave me. And it has these 2 little knobs right here. And it allows you to take the hair tie apart. So in case it gets stuck in your hair, you could just take it apart. And so you just link it together, and it's silicone, and it works really, really good. Like, I love them. I did feel like the one that she gave me got a little overstretched over time, but that happens with all hair ties. But I think this works so good, and I thought it was gonna get stuck in my hair. I was kind of weirded out, but it totally does not. So I got the plain black pack. I mean, who doesn't need black hair ties? And then I got the pastel ones. I thought Maya and I could share these because it has like the aquas and pinks and purples, and then they were running a promotion, and we got 2 unicorn ones. They're called unicorn because they're like the pink and white and purple, and Maya is excited about those ones. So awesome. So super happy about my hair ties. I will leave the link to Pro hair ties down below. Again, that was just like a Facebook thing. All right, let's see what else we got in here. I'm gonna open this box so that I have something to throw my garbage in, because now I'm accumulating cardboard and garbage, and that stuff drives me crazy. What is, now you can see I didn't open any of this stuff. So I've been home for like 6 days now, 5 or 6 days, and all this mail's been sitting here. So I've been dying to open it, but I knew I wanted to film it, and I am so excited what I just opened. They actually never sent me the confirmation. I didn't even know that they mailed it yet, so I'm really excited. So let me start off by saying thank you to Woo Pet for sponsoring today's video. They wrote me and asked if they could give me a pet feeder. And I was really excited about this because we went to the lake, you guys know, with Vanessa's family about a month ago, and I boarded Ruby when we were gone, but Oliver stayed here, and my girlfriend Marissa came to the house twice a day, in the morning and at night, to feed him the way that I feed him. But we don't live close anymore. Before I moved, Marissa and I lived around the corner from each other, my rental property. But now that we bought the house, we're like 20 minutes away from her. So to come twice a day is inconvenient, and I was super appreciative about it, but I really don't want to have to ask to do that again. I'm going away on Labor Day weekend, and I'm going with her. We rented like a secluded little lake cabin, but it's all by itself, and if I don't have her, then who's gonna come and watch the pets? I'm certainly not gonna have Vanessa do it. She lives even further. I'm not gonna have her come twice a day, but if I have an automatic pet feeder, then I don't need anybody. I can feed Oliver by myself, and this is app controlled. You guys, how amazing is technology? This is controlled by an app, and he's right behind me. I think that he knows. So this thing allows you to, I did a whole bunch of research on it. I had already read on so many that when they wrote me and I went onto the website and saw theirs, it checked off all of the boxes that I was looking for. So it'll let you schedule up to 8 feedings a day. So even if you want to feed alternate pets or something, or you feed them 2 or 3, you have a puppy and you're feeding them multiple times a day, you can schedule a bunch of times, and then you can also decide how much. Like, it'll allow you to decide exactly how many grams you want this thing to disperse, and it has like a nice stainless steel bowl that comes out so you can wash it. But I think that my favorite part of this is that you can make up to a 10-second recording. So you actually can record to say whatever you want to say. So I can record to say, Oliver, come on, it's time to eat, just the way that I would when I put his plate down, and he knows that that means it's time to eat. So every time it dispenses the food according to which setting you have it, it's going to make that recording. That to me is amazing. So I can call separate pets if I wanted to. Like, I just thought that was so so cool. So I'm going to put like a little overlay right now. Like I'll cut to a section of me opening this because I want to show you guys what it looks like out of the box and exactly how the app works. So obviously I can't do that if I just opened it right now. So I'm going to cut to a little section right now that will show you guys opening this up. So funny story, I actually had awesome B-roll of me unpacking this from the box and setting everything up, but I've been having an issue with my memory card, and so even though I recorded it, it didn't save. But it is pretty self-explanatory, you guys. There's this stainless steel removable bowl that you can wash, and then there's only additional pieces that you see. The stainless steel bowl fits in that little white piece at the bottom, and then there's a lid on top of this black cylinder that fits on top of the base, and this is where you load the food on the inside. Now, once you're done assembling those Super 4 easy pieces, now it's time to set up the app. So inside of the box, it comes with a postcard that has a QR code, very similar to the way a lot of restaurants are doing it in order for you to not touch tangible menus. You just open up the camera on your phone and it automatically reads that QR code and it brings up the App Store where you're just going to go ahead and download the app. Now, once the app pops up on your phone, then you're going to do all of the registering and making your account, linking your Wi-Fi. So that's the portion that I filmed as well that didn't record. So now the part that you do see is it connecting. So my account has been made, my Wi-Fi is put in, and now my phone and the automatic feeder and my router are all linking together so that everybody works, all together. And then once it's done loading, it's going to bring you to this main screen where it's going to show you a feeding schedule. And now here we're going to tweak it to each individual pet. It comes stock with these 3 settings already put in. So a breakfast, lunch, and a dinner at 8, 12, and 6 at night. And so if you actually go in, you can see it has your 8 lines there, since it'll allow you to schedule 8 separate feedings, and then you can schedule each feeding to the portion size. And then now we're going to go ahead and add in Oliver's information. He's going to be the only one using this, but obviously you can tweak it to multiple pets and things like that. And so now it's going to allow me to put a picture in. You can use the camera and take a photo, or you can get one from your camera roll. So I just found a cute picture that I already had, and I put his name in as Oliver. And then for your age, I did set it to 1 year just because he's going to be a year in a month. But I do suggest that if your pet is under a year, that you just leave it set for 0. And then when it comes down to weight, it asked for kilograms, and I didn't know the conversion. So I asked Siri, and Siri told me that the conversion for Oliver's 11 pounds was 4.99 kilograms. So I set it to 5. And then now that his information is set, you can put in your breed, and you also could put in the activity level of your cat. Now we're going to set the record setting. And of course I did 10 seconds because you guys know that I love to talk, and I went ahead and set the recording to exactly what I wanted it to say. Oliver, come here, baby. It's time to eat. Oliver. When I went back and listened to it, I do wish it was a little bit louder, but I think that if there was nobody in the house, Oliver would definitely hear it. But now we're back to those settings, and I only feed Oliver twice a day, but I did realize that it said 8 and 18, which meant it's on military time. So that means that it would be 6 o'clock, and I feed him at 8. So I went in and put it for 20, which is 8 o'clock at night. And I do have it changed now for 8 portions, since I did measure out that when 10 grams comes out, I need 8 portions, so 80 grams to make the amount in his cup that I feed him. But I will share with you right now how to do a manual feeding. So if you don't want to just do those scheduled recordings, you can do manual. So we're just going to do one, and you'll see that voiceover recording happens every time it feeds him. So even when I do a manual feeding, it's still going to call him with that recording, and then it's going to dispense the food down below. So you can see it's a really small portion. It takes 8 of those to give him what I normally give him. But man, as soon as that dropped, he was right there to eat it. I absolutely love this thing, and I think it'll be perfect. I do give Oliver some wet food, which I won't be able to give him, obviously, but he gets that every day. So if this is just for when we're away, then I know that it's perfect. My app is right now on my home screen, and man, if I'm even lazy in bed, I can feed him at will, and I don't have to get up. And I think that that's amazing. So thank you, Woo Pet, for allowing me to try out your absolutely awesome automatic feeder. All right, so you guys know before me, since you just saw that portion and I didn't even open it yet, but this thing sounds amazing and I'm super excited about it. So make sure to check that Amazon link below so you can get a direct link to this. Like I said, it came right on Amazon, and this thing is awesome, and it's going to be a lifesaver because it's Labor Day in just a little over a week. So this came literally just in time. So thank you again, Woo Pet. I am so excited. And I'm also gonna use your Amazon box for all of my garbage, which was the whole point of opening that. So yay, that was super fun. It's like Christmas right now. It's my own Christmas because I ordered everything. All right, this was something else that I ordered again. It was like one of those cheap things. I think I paid $4 for this, but it's a unicorn robe, and I'm gonna put it away for Maya for Christmas. Like, I love the little rainbow. It's got the pockets and the string, and then look at the hood, you guys, with the hood, with the furry mane, and then the eyeballs and the unicorn and the nose. Look at the flappy nose, so cute. I can't. So I'm gonna put this away for Maya for Christmas. Where am I gonna put this stuff? Oh, I don't want you to get dirty. Stay right there. I'm excited about that. Like I said, some of this stuff is like stuff I was putting away for Christmas. Oh, and of course Amazon, they ship everything separately. So this was another one of those deals that she was doing. This combos pack was $3. So it's 4 cheddar cheese regular, 4 cheddar cheese pretzel, and then 4 of the pizzeria. So 12 packs for $3. So of course I'm always on the hunt for good snacks, especially during back to school. So went ahead and grabbed that guy. And then more of my Star Bright lights came. So if you guys saw, I did a sponsored video a couple, maybe like a little over a week or 2 ago. And I showed you guys my parents' backyard because my mom legit has been using Brightology like crazy. And she's been using them for a couple of years. She started last year. She was bored during the pandemic and just kind of shopping and ordering stuff. And she filled her whole yard at the front last year. But I wasn't home to see it, so I didn't even know. And then this year she did the backyard, and when we were talking, she said to me, like, you know, I didn't order all of this just this year, right? Like, I had all the stuff in the front yard last year. So that was even more of a coincidence that they reached out to me this year, and my mom was even buying from them last year. So it was just kind of funny, but I'll link that video so you guys can go ahead and get like a real depiction. Even this on the front of the box doesn't do it justice, because this is just a tree that's decorated with their lights, and yes, that looks beautiful, but my mom's property, that sells it all in itself. These things are amazing. This is a 2-pack of the 150 LED lights. I'll just show you really quick what they look like on the inside, but they're just like these wired lights, and then you can loop them anywhere you want. And Daryl and I love stuff like this. I bought something like this similar from Sam's during Christmas time, and they were battery operated. So it took 4 packs for us to do our whole like outside awning, and it looked beautiful, but then they died. And it took 4, and each one took 4. So it's taking 16 batteries about a month, because I only buy like the Sam's batteries. So it's taking about 16 batteries a month to keep it going outside. The fact that these are solar, Daryl is so excited. He kept saying like, are you gonna film that before I'm off on Friday so that I can go ahead and put it up, because I wanna put them up while I'm off. So I'll share that with you guys once it's up, but I'm I'm excited about it. All right, something else that I ordered for Jake's room. I shared with you guys in that video that Jake has a lot of like stuffed animals, and I know he's older, but they're all sentimental to him. They're like things that my mom gave him and stuff, and he just doesn't want to get rid of them, especially since my mom's not always well and you're always worried about whether or not someone's going to still be there. Like, you just want those sentimental things. And some say like, I love you to the moon and back, which, you know, my mom and him always say and stuff. So he wants to keep them, but they're filled in his laundry basket right now because he has so many that they're like overflowing. So this is one of those things, I'll pop a little picture up, that like hangs all the way down, and it has 4 separate compartments. So I thought he could put his little stuffies in here and hang them over his bed, and then he could still keep them, but then he's not gonna have them all over, if you know what I'm saying. So I think he's going to like that. Oh, something else I ordered. So this was like $6 for this 3-pack of the Clorox wipes. Now I get these all the time from like Costco and Sam's and stuff. I knew it. I smelt Clorox through this package when I brought it in. So one of these are leaking or cracked open or something. I'll have to, but you know, teachers, oh yeah, this one's dented. Boo. I'm gonna let them know. Boo. It might not be, I hope they're not dried out because it like dented, so they could leak out. But this was a great deal. It was like $6 and it worked out to be cheaper than what it is in Costco. So I went ahead and grabbed that. We are almost done, believe it or not, guys. Some of these things were, you know, just like simple things, not huge, not a whole huge lot to say, but stuff that's just good deals that I wanted to share. I really am a bargain shopper. I try not to buy stuff that's meaningless. Like, I don't want to do that. So this was a deal too. I think I paid maybe $18 for this when they are normally like, my Yum box was $50. So this is a really good deal, but it's just a bento box, and I needed one for Maya because I have a Yum box that I had for Jake that I passed on to Mason, but it's boyish. So I needed something more for Maya. Matter of fact, I even got, I'll cut to that right now. I got water bottles and good insulated thermos containers. You guys were asking to see that. I got them, but I had to open them already. I did film it for you guys, so I'll insert it right here, but I had to open it already because the kids started school and they needed the thermoses. So let me insert that clip right here. All right, you guys, so I apologize for interrupting your already scheduled programming, but I did not have time to sit down and film this whole video before I had to open these things. And I know what these things are because I just ordered them yesterday and they already came today. But this was like the last of what I needed. Well, that's not true. I have a few things coming still tomorrow. But this was pretty much the last of what I needed for the kids' lunchtime. Like, I needed water bottles and like warm thermos kind of containers. And that's what I have to show you guys right now, but tomorrow's the first day of school and I need them. So I'm gonna set the camera up so you guys can watch me unbox them. I ain't looking cute right now, so I'm not gonna sit down like you guys have been watching already for the other portion of this video. I'm just gonna set the camera up and then I'll share with you the kids' thermoses and their water bottles. All right, so I'm super excited to share these with you guys because so many of you ask me in my lunch videos and stuff how I keep things warm, and I'm always searching for really, really good containers. Which one did I open already? All right, so I already opened this one just to make sure that I was correct, that this is the stuff that was coming here today. So this is a new one I've not ever used before, but the reviews online were really, really good. So this is what this looks like. I got the green for Mason, and it actually vacuum seals it when it's warm, and you seal it so it says like you can let the air out by pushing the button before you're ready to eat, because this will actually, like I said, vacuum seal when it's warm and you put something in here. So this is what it looks like on the inside, and I made Maya try and open this and she could get it open. So if my 5-year-old can get it open, you should have no problem, you know, with most children being able to get this open. This one is a 16 ounce and it's double wall insulated, and it has a really soft cozy texture to it, and it's got a rubber stopper, so it's gonna be hard to knock this baby over. So I will use this tomorrow because the kids are gonna take chicken nuggets, like the little Chick-fil-A nuggets, but they'll fit perfectly in here. And although I will talk about this in my lunch video, if you use a container like this, you need to activate the metal. So for 10 minutes before I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna go ahead and pour hot water in all 3 of these containers in the morning, and then I'll dump them and dry them. If I was gonna put something wet inside, I wouldn't really worry about drying it, but since it's gonna be nuggets, I'm gonna dry it really good, but it activates the metal and it starts to get it hot, and then when you put a hot chicken nugget in there, it's gonna stay hot until it's time for them to use it. So that is the green one. Again, I said I got that one for Mason, and then I believe I got, oh, this might be a water bottle. Yeah, this one's a water bottle. I ordered 3 of these containers and then 2 water bottles yesterday because after we went to meet the teacher night, and they said that they, oh look, these came with little stickers for the kids, maybe to decorate their bottle. Oh no, I got him the one with stars. Oh, just free stickers, super cute. She said that the water fountains don't work, obviously, COVID, and you could use the water fountains only to refill your own water bottle. But the water here is kind of gross, so I'm gonna send the kids with one of those little tiny round ones, and then this should be, you know, that should be enough for them for water. And I wanted the kids to have the ones with the flip up straw. So, and it has a little hook here to either hold or clip to their backpack or something. And then here's the little straw on the inside. So I'm gonna fill this with water tonight and make sure that it's good and cold for Mace in the morning. And I'm gonna try and label this. I have a black marker, but I don't know how I'm supposed to write his name on this when it's all black, but I think he's gonna really like it. I love the stars on it. Mace is really into that kind of stuff, so I think he's really gonna feel like this is good and boyish. And I love the rubber, and this is Chill Out Life is the name of this brand. So that's funny that I opened Mason's container and Mason's water bottle first. Mace is ready to go, and he is so ready to go, you guys. He has not stopped talking about going to school. He is just so stinking excited, and I love that. I feel like he's really matured and he's super ready to go. All right, perfect. Here are my other food jars. So again, same concept, and this brand is DeCool, D-A and then C-O-O-L. Here's Maya's. So she got the pink one, and again, she tried to open it and she was able to get it, so that's good. So I got hers, and then I guess we'll open up her water bottle since we just did her container. And hers, I think I did hers like pinkish. She got stickers too. Oh yeah, hers is a gradient, pink and blue. Oh, they match so well. Oh, good job, Mom. Well, the black and the green doesn't really match, but these match good. Super cute, right? And it says the Chill Out Life right there. Can you guys see that? On the pretty blue rubber stopper with the gradient, pink and blue. So super cute. So that is Amaya's. And then Jake has his big, giant thermo flask that he does not want to give up, I know. So I didn't get him a new one because he loves his. Maybe I'll get him a new one for Christmas. They're stinking expensive. They're like 40 or 50 bucks. I have it linked. Maybe I should look to see if they're on sale because it's back to school, but he loves his. But I'm not buying another one if he doesn't need it because his is perfectly fine. But then here is Jake's, the same thing, DeCool. And then this is like the closest I could get to that teal color that he really liked. But these were reasonably priced, and I think they're gonna work out really, really good. I mean, you guys can always stick to the regular good old Thermos brand, but I think these are gonna work perfect for my kiddos. And tomorrow they'll test it out firsthand because, like I said, tomorrow is the first day of school. So that was their thermoses and their water bottles. And then here's Maya's, it's called Bento. And it's like this little thing with the purple unicorns on it. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. So I went ahead and got that. All right, this is something I'm really excited about. All right, so this I was waiting for. I want to say I ordered this in the beginning of the summer and it just never came. They just kept postponing it and saying that it was delayed. They didn't know when they were gonna ship it, but I was excited about it because I've always seen these and I always wanted one, and they're not very expensive, and there's a lot of kids on my block, and so I feel like this would be really, really useful. Wow, this is a big box for something not so big. Actually, I thought these were a little bit bigger, but I always wanted these, you guys. But my kids never really had anybody to play with. When we lived in South Carolina, we didn't really have kids on our block. And then when we lived at the rental here, it was a busy road. My kids were not playing in the front. But here, my kids can. So when I saw these, I thought they were perfect. So you just prop these up like a construction sign, and it says slow kids at play. And if we put them, you know, on either end, my kids also will know, like, I can't go any further than the yellow sign. And we're all the way down our road, so nobody really comes down here unless they live down here, and hopefully they know there are tons of kids if they live here, so they'll drive like more safe, I guess. But I always kind of wanted to, you know, have one of those signs, and it really wasn't expensive, but it took a really long time to get here. But I will link them in my Amazon store if you want to check those out as well. And then I think that was it for Amazon. But I did get a Grove order, and then I got stuff from Chewy. I'm hoping this is the good box. I ordered another box from Chewy that has like fun cat toys and stuff in it, but I also have an auto ship that was coming that has like cat litter and stuff. So I don't know which one came, but I'm hoping it's the fun one. But here is my Grove order. I don't know if you guys know about Grove, but I've been obsessed with Grove for probably since the beginning of my channel, which is like 4 years. I love the way they pack. As you see, I just keep going with all of the paper on the inside so that they make sure that nothing leaks. And I just use this for my household products and stuff. I love that they carry all the things that I could get in the store, but they price match. So if Target's doing a deal or somebody's doing a deal, I can have them price match, and then I get to use my free shipping and have it shipped to my door, and then it comes like this and I don't have to get anything. And although they have name brand stuff that I love too, they also have their own line, like their sponges. This is their own line. I love these sponges. Like, I was so sad to realize I was on my last one, and I was hoping this was gonna come before I threw that one out, because I won't use another sponge. It's walnut and cellulose, and like they're scrubby enough over here, but they don't ruin any of my pots and pans. And then like this stuff, just the cellulose, it just doesn't ever get stinky. It ends up being destroyed before it smells and you have to toss it. So I really, really like that. I ordered this. It's called a Mamma Mia Pizza Seed Pop. And then it says Plant Me. So it's a basil, tomato, and fennel. It's supposed to be everything that you would use to make a pizza. It says like the little, like what it is on the stem. And so the instructions are on here, and you're just supposed to like stick this upside down in some dirt and then grow it like this, and it'll grow basil, tomato, and fennel in that. I've never seen anything like that before, but I have a few spots in my house that get really good sunlight that I'd love to give this a try, like especially Jake's window. His window gets insane sunlight, and he never has to close his blinds because the house next to us has no windows over there, and Jake's on the second floor, so no one can see in, and no one's looking in, over, up, anything. So, and his windows are just great for light. So I think I'm going to use this in Jake's room and give that a try. This stuff, I'm so glad I got it. So this is Aunt Fanny's Fly Punch. It's a fruit fly trap. I know you can make your own and stuff, and there's like ways to do it, but there's just something about this. It's safe, it's an all natural product, but I swear when I open this thing, any fly or fruit fly in my house is in this thing instantly. I've shared on my Instagram before, it's kind of gross, but I've shared what it looks like when this thing is full. And I've strained it out and shared with you guys how many dang bugs end up in this thing. And again, I know you can make your own, but this is like $6, and I just buy it and I open up the cap and it lasts for a month, and it ends up being filled with all of the nasty crap that I don't want flying around. I did get the 7th generation toilet bowl cleaner in the Powerful Clean. I needed a little bit more of this. I like to keep one upstairs and one downstairs for cleaning our toilets. And then, as always, in every box, I just get the Cora organic tampons. I make sure to buy organic ones now. Target has a really, really good one too. I think it's called like L dot or something like that, or L period, something like that. And those ones are really good too, but I find that these are the best. And this is the 32 count. There's 16 regular and 16 super, and even like the applicator isn't abrasive. But that's it, that's all I got. That's all I needed for this month. But like I said, I order every single month because it's the free shipping. It costs me nothing. It sends me a message and says, hey, you're ready for, oh no. So much for sticking all my garbage in that box, because now everything's falling over. I almost knocked over my coffee. I mean, that's like blasphemy. And it's cold now. That means I've been talking for too long. All right, last box. Let's see how much fun this box is from Chewy. Let's see if it's litter. If it's litter, it's boring. It's just filler? Is it just filler? Is it just filler? It's all filler. Yeah, this is boring cat litter. So you guys probably don't care, but I did get Oliver like the automatic scooper. I think it's great, and you can only use certain litter with it. So I get the Pet Safe Scoop Free crystals, and it shows you right on there. So this is how big the tray is. It's a huge tray, because this tray there's 3 of them in here, but it's like a cardboard throwaway tray. You're supposed to throw it away once a month, but it's like the kind of plastic you can wipe. So at the end of the month, I toss everything that's in it. I toss all of his poopy, everything. I wipe everything down, and then I use one from that box and I replenish, because it's cheaper than just continuing to order these inserts, because these inserts are expensive. I think it's like $50 for the 3 of them. But then I just get that little replacement one, and then I get 2 months out of 1 as opposed to 1, and then I just use that replacement litter. So it works out being absolutely perfect. But now I am stuck. I got pets around me, boxes, garbage, and a whole bunch of stuff to put away. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and your pets today. You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Did you like your new feeder? I don't know yet, but they know. Did you like it? Okay, go. So thank you for hanging out with me, with Oliver. I got Ruby over there. I'm surprised she didn't come over and put her big old dome piece in the camera at some point. Thanks, Oliver. I got cat hair. Actually, it's my fault. I always have to smooch the cat. But thank you again for hanging out while I opened up all of my packages that I got from Amazon. Make sure to check my Amazon store for anything that's linked down below. I also have my Grove link if you guys want to check out Grove. And then obviously you guys know how to get to Chewy. I'll leave all the Brightology information, and then thank you of course to Woo Pet for sponsoring today's video, and of course all the information for that pet feeder will be down below. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.